Hello everybody and welcome back again to Let's Play The Witcher 3 Blood and Wine DLC. As you can see, I am no longer in the underwater lab. As a matter of fact, I'm on the opposite side of the lake now. Getting out of the lab was pretty quick, by the way. There's a shortcut you can take. You don't have to take the same way you had to take when you entered the lab. And I also found a bunch of chests in the vicinity of the underwater ruins. And yeah, then I just took my boat and came back over here, because the next quest that I want to do is this one, the Warble of a Smitten Knight. I'm picking this one first because it's the lowest level, and the level is always, you know, a vague indication for me that something has to be done earlier in the game. And yeah, I have been looking at my new mutations. I'm using this one at the moment, Piercing Cold, which gives me an improved art, and in addition to that, I'm using the far-reaching art because I already had that skill. I just had no place to equip it. So I will try this for now, but I will probably at least try some of the other mutations at some point too. But for now we are going with the Piercing Cold, so maybe I will actually use my art a little bit more often. The main reason why I never used the art was because I didn't upgrade it, or I couldn't equip the upgrade for it. So I figured I should just use, the Igni, because I had it upgraded. Anyway, we need to get back to the tourney grounds now, I believe. Yes, which is where our next quest will start. Maybe we should read the description of it before we go there. Tradition has sanctified two codes of conduct into psalm, the teaching of the prophet Lebioda and the chivalric principles which guides its knights. These latter call for young men to prove their abilities through feats of daring during tourneys. One such knight, Guillaume, sought to stand out from the rest by fighting a Shalma and was injured as a result. Afterwards, he pleaded with Geralt to visit him in the medic's tent. He said he had a very urgent matter to discuss. Alright, so we're going to see that knight again, who failed spectacularly twice already, trying to slay a beast for his beloved. So yeah, let's see what he wants from us.
From bats to bottles.
And I don't know, we may want to check out some of the landmarks on our way there. For example, what is this charming little place? An orphanage. Well, that's interesting. I don't see any orphans. Oh well, actually there are orphans over there. And a bunch of pigs. I think I'm not going to take a closer look at this for now. There is probably a reason why this is here, and at some point I will probably have to come here anyway. And if not, I will just come back and check out that place again. Anyway, where exactly do I have to go? Yeah, I guess I'm just going to follow my map here. I already see the tourney ground over here. Okay, let's find Guillaume and see what he wants from us. Oh, there he is.
Richard, I have a matter of prime urgency and import. I must speak to you.
Yes, so I heard. I never actually saw him without his helmet. He looks different now.
Your wound. Feeling better?
It's healing splendidly, though I am to avoid trouble for some time. To be frank, that is precisely why I wish to speak with you.
Want me to stand in for you? Take on some trouble on your behalf?
That could very well be the case. You see, there is a maiden, nay, a lady. I suspect someone's cast an ill spell upon her. A curse, perhaps.
Bet I can guess her symptoms. Well, what do you think, Geralt?
Let me guess. She suddenly grew cold, haughty, and distant, though the night before she was flirtatious and alluring.
Tut tut, Witcher. You jest, yet the matter is grave. Though true, the lady in question is dear to my heart. I shall not deny it. I fear she has fallen victim to ill magic, and knows no one she could turn to for help.
When Garrett talked about the symptoms that he suspected, he sounded like he had some experience with that. Alright, well, why do you think she's cursed?
What makes you think she might be cursed?
You must keep all I say to yourself, I beg you. I would never dare to be so indiscreet normally, yet I'm troubled about her, for her. Vivienne shuns the company of others. Though the fairest maid at court, she keeps men at a distance. I thus determined I would resort to trickery.
Trickery? That even befitting of a knight?
In war, yes. And what is love if not battle? As it were, one evening I crouched in hiding outside her seamstress's home. As Vivienne emerged from it, I too emerged, ever so gently but convincingly collided with her, then promptly offered to escort her home.
Okay.
She consented. At first, all augured well. I proposed a more scenic route. She agreed. I made kindly forays into conversation, and she even began to respond as we neared the end of our route.
Then suddenly,
mid-speech, from her mouth there flew a most hideous shriek. I stopped stone cold in my tracks while she turned red, then promptly ran off. I did not give chase that time. I attempted to approach her on several ensuing occasions, to learn what had happened, for I feared she had become entangled in some trouble. I noted that often, come night, she ventures into the woods, where I've seen her walk about a glade near a pool. I've striven on occasion to follow her, but lost track each time. It seemed then she'd melted into the air.
I'm not sure if these are the symptoms of a cause, but... Yeah, tell me more about that sound.
sound you heard. She might have just had a sore throat.
Had I thought it possible the sound was natural, I never would have taken up your precious time.
Alright. Well, anything else?
Notice any other strange behavior? Additional symptoms?
No, Vivienne's avoided me wholly since the first encounter. But folk gossip.
What about?
They say she's secretive, that no one ever sees her after dusk. That she's wont to suddenly disappear.
Nothing unusual about any of that.
Okay, well, anything else?
Tell me more about Vivienne. Who is she? What's her story?
She's Her Enlightened Highness's lady-in-waiting. Her mother was a lady-in-waiting, her father a knight. That is all I've learnt, for the Duchessa grows angry when asked about her. Vivienne spends her days within the palace walls. Yet we are in luck, for she has been named the tourney's patroness this year. Thus, each participant will be granted an audience with her.
Got a problem then. See, I'm not a participant.
I've devised a solution already. You shall take my place in the lists and thus gain the chance to speak to her. I was looking forward to winning the tourney, very much so. Yet for Vivienne, I am prepared to sacrifice anything.
Well, you couldn't really participate in the first place, right? Because you're still injured. Okay, sure. Tell me more about the tourney.
This tourney, how's it work exactly?
It is the year's grandest and most important contest. Knights from all corners come to face off for the grand prize. And more importantly, for glory. A demanding test of knightly prowess in horsemanship, marksmanship and fencing. I qualified for the first time, had great hopes of winning. Yet...
Yeah, I get it. Anything for Vivienne.
Okay, well, what's in it for me?
Hardly a regular job, this. Not often I gotta take part in a tourney to fulfill a contract. Fee can't be anything ordinary either.
I'm no magnet to command heaps of coin, but naturally I shall award you a just amount. How much do you demand?
Well, you're a knight. Surely you must have some money. How about that?
Agreed. That is an amount I can indeed muster.
Okay, well, sure. I'm curious about this tourney, so I will participate.
Fine, I'll look into it. Gotta admit, piqued my curiosity.
I shall be forever in your debt. Now, we must ensure you are not eliminated from the tourney before you can meet Vivian.
Meaning?
Could you show me how you shoot, ride and fight, perchance? And you must learn the tourney rules, know how to apply them in practice. I did not mean to suggest I doubt your abilities. Everyone must train, even a witcher. Besides, the tourney contests must surely differ, require skills you don't usually apply, races above all. The choice is yours. Where shall we start?
Well, I would like to think that I ride, shoot and fight just fine, but he may be right about different rules in a tourney. So let's do all the practice just to be sure.
Marksmanship. Feel I need to do some shooting.
Come with me.
Alright.
The marksmanship contest shall pit you against another for the best time and score. He who hits all his targets first wins.
Hope my aim's as good as that Cupid's who shot you.
Sometimes when you speak, I miss the meaning entirely. Hit the red targets.
That's it? Okay, let's see, the red targets. And apparently I have a timer. But I think I should be able to make this. There we go.
Once more?
I mean, that's pretty straightforward. I think it's fine.
Done enough shooting.
Where to now? If you wish to know my thoughts, were I you, I would train on the race course ahead of all else.
Okay, sure. Let's do some horsemanship training.
Let's do some riding. Roach will like that.
Excellent idea. Come with me.
Okay, let's go to the racetrack.
The tourney's race differs from others you might have taken part in. You shall not ride against any opponent.
How's it a race at all, then?
It's a race against time. The true track begins in the arena, runs round the tourney grounds, then finishes again in the arena. The training track, however, lies beyond the arena. We shall go there now.
Okay, so it's just a timed solo race. I don't think I can deal with that.
The North must be a terribly barbaric land.
All is ready. Now listen, for it can be quite a challenge. Along your route stand dummies and targets. The dummies you may cut with your blade. The targets you must hit from your crossbow.
Okay,
the time
that's
you have to
different.
complete the course shall increase each time you land a strike, be it with blade or bolt. It may sound simple enough, yet I've seen many a knight fail this contest and hang his head in shame. During the race proper, judges throughout the course shall tally your points. For now you may ride unperturbed by those matters.
I wonder how this is done in reality, you know, in not in the game, but in the actual Witcher world, that they, you know, at the time whenever you hit a target, there must be people standing there and writing down, okay, he hit that target, and then they have to calculate it after he finished the race or whatever. I don't know how this is going to work if you don't have actual clocks. Anyway, let's see what this is all about. Mounted combat. Holding down an attack button will trigger a slow motion mode, which makes it easier for you to strike your target. Geralt will decide for himself which side to attack from based on your enemy's location. Mounted marksmanship. Holding down the aim button will trigger a slow motion mode. While this mode is active, Roach will maintain his speed, so you do not need to hold down the gallop button. Okay. Let's see how this is going to work. This is definitely something new. No, not slow, Garrett. We're supposed to go fast. Okay, I think I hit that one. Extra time added. Let's see, and we have another one over here. Alright. I see how this works. Oh, this must be... Oh, I missed that one! There we go! Somehow I managed to hit it anyway. Okay. Oh, and that's another... target. Alright.
So, have you had enough, or do you wish to ride again?
I think I understand the concept, so I just hope I will manage it in the real race too.
Had enough. Rather not wear my horse down before the real race.
Fair point.
Where to now?
Well, let's do some combat training too.
Be nice to swing, do some footwork, work up a sweat.
Very well. We shall practice infantry combat, one-on-one. Each knight opts for his own method. Rainfarn, for instance, fights halberd in hand.
Okay.
Come with me.
Well,
You will
let's check
team
it
with
out.
other knights to fight. The clash simulates a true skirmish during battle. Come the end, you shall fight a duel. It will determine your place on the podium. I always liked the duels the best, but now I can think only of my Vivian. In the end, it is good you will replace me. I sense I would simply be distracted this time.
All is in order!
Okay, let's see how this is going to work. I mean, presumably it's just going to be normal combat, right? Or are there any special rules as well?
Stand at the center of the training ground. A knight will approach and challenge you.
Okay. Well, let's see. I wonder
act always with reason.
if I can use my Witcher signs. I mean, I feel since it's a tourney and all about chivalry and stuff like that, I should stick to my swordplay and not use like an Igni or a Quen or whatever.
The Knight's Codex commands constant improvement.
So maybe I'm going to
No mercy!
try to only
How long you gonna make me wait?
defeat them with my sword. Alright. I mean, it's going to be a little bit more difficult if I take the sword-only approach.
Slice! Smash!
But I think it's going to be more interesting that way. For example, I can actually roll while the knights can't. So, yeah, I
I
think
expected you to do well, but not that well.
let's try this one more time.
Could probably use some more practice. Usually fight monsters, not knights.
Witcher act always with reason.
Okay, let's do this again.
I can fight.
I'll show you. You rat.
I can't use my Witcher signs. Okay, so it's probably good that I get some practice in just using my sword. But if I actually try to use a sign, it says
I
I can't
expected
do
you
it.
to do
Alright.
well, but not that well.
Well, I understood the rules. I think I'm prepared to do this. So yeah, I have enough.
Think I've seen enough. Sorry to be blunt, but the simplest Witcher contract demands more skill than this kind of combat.
Now you must go to the inscription tent. Honor and glory are all true and good, but your scrolls must be in order.
Okay, well, go to the inscription tent and enter the tourney.
Life is full of
Okay, sure. Let's see. I hope they will take me. So, where is the inscription tent?
The gods have sent the beast!
That woman over there is so over the top. I wouldn't just stand there and listen to her simply because she screams so loud. Okay, apparently this is the tent. Let's see what's going on here. Note from the tourney scribe. The International Knights Tourney under the patronage of Lady Vivienne de Tabry, 1275. Participants registered and qualified to take part in the contest. Grégoire de Gorgon, winner of last year's tourney. He shall not participate in the general competition, but shall fight in the final bout against the knight who earns the most points. All signs seem to indicate Grégoire will defend his title. Well, we'll see about that, huh? Ancet, Prince of Luria and Rivia, joining us for the third time in a row. Horm Akesbach, Prince of Macht, rumored to be of the Emperor Emir's blood, here for his fourth tourney. Baron Palmerin de L'Enfant, his sixth time in the tourney. Well, we do know him. Donomy of Troy, a Redanian knight, his first time in the tourney. Rain Fan of Atre, for his seventh time in the tourney, victor of the 1269 edition. Guy de Bois-Fresne of Mettina, a second cousin of René de Bois-Fresne, one of her grace's knights errant, third time in the tourney. Delwyn of Craigyo, those names, a young knight in the tourney for the first time. Tylis of Dorndal, a knight of the Order of the Flaming Rose, first time in the tourney. Linus of Mettina, third time in the tourney. Guillaume de L'Enfant, Baron Palmerin's nephew, first time in the tourney, later addendum. Due to injury, Guillaume has transferred his place to the tourney to another knight, which will be me. So, I'm here to join the tourney.
Greetings. Want to join the lists?
Naturally, we must first see to formalities, however. At Guillaume's request, I have looked into your personal history in its heraldic aspects.
Really? What did you come up with?
My findings show you may take part as Geralt of Rivia.
Okay.
What a surprise.
Or as the Honorable Ravix of Forhorn. It's not every year we have a combatant who can boast of two crests. Which do you prefer?
Well, what do you know about Geralt of Rivia?
Kinda curious what you could have learned about Geralt of Rivia.
In the year 1267, a certain Geralt, a member of the Witches' Guild, was knighted by Queen Meve and dubbed Geralt of Rivia. This was in honor of his distinguished service at the Battle of the Bridge, said structure spanning the Yaruga. But I wager you know of which battle I speak.
Yeah, those were the days. Kahir and I led a fistful of Nordlings against an entire Nilfgaardian battalion. Won that battle just because we absolutely had to cross the river.
Okay. And what about Ravix of Forhorn?
Ravix of Forhorn? How'd you manage to dig that up?
Here in Toussaint, we treat heraldry very seriously. One visit to the Ducal Archives. That is all I needed to acquire the necessary information. Ravix of Forhorn was the name under which you attended a feast honoring Princess Pavetta, daughter of Queen Calanthe of Sintra, on the occasion of her 15th birthday.
That's actually right.
He seems very pleased. Okay, so I have to pick a name. Well, if I gotta be honest, on the one hand, I like the crest of Ravix of Forhorn better. I don't know, it seems more unique than the Geralt of Rivia crest. But then again, everybody here seems to know who I am anyway. And the Geralt of Rivia title seems to be more legit because he was actually knighted under that name. Whereas this just seems to be a name that he picked for himself. So, I don't know. Let's just stick with Geralt of Rivia.
I'm Geralt, not about to fight under a false name.
You may now take the shield bearing your crest.
I'm a witcher. Shields aren't something witchers ever use in combat.
Who mentioned using it in combat? Not I. The shield commemorates your participation in the tourney. You may take it as a souvenir.
In that case, thanks.
Have you been instructed as to the tourney's challenges, prizes, and vows? If not, I do hope you will allow me to tell you about them.
Okay, sure, go ahead.
Guillaume told me a bit about the contests. Rather make sure I'm clear on them, though.
An admirable thirst for knowledge. There are contests 3. A shooting range, where you will compete side by side with an opponent. A horse race, during which you will seek to complete the course within a specified time. Any targets hit with bolts or dummies felt with blade will increase the time you have. Finally, the group melee in the arena, crowned with a duel against last year's champion.
Okay.
As each contest ends, its results will be posted on the board outside my tent. This way all will be apprised of who leads at any given moment.
Convenient.
And tell me about the prizes.
Gonna come right out with it. I'm a sucker for prizes.
The winner of each contest shall receive a trophy. Whoever has the best result once all contests have played out shall face last year's champion in a final duel for glory and the title. Should you defeat the reigning champion, the grand prize will be yours. This year, a sword forged especially for this occasion by the one and only Cornelius of Isengard, a famed master weaponsmith. Her illustrious highness had it brought all the way from Nazaire.
Okay, well, I'm surely interested in that sword, but I also need the trophies because I have a home with places specifically designed to carry trophies. And if that's not a good reason to get some trophies, I don't know what is. Anyway, tell me about vows.
You say something about vows?
As is our custom, knights make vows to which they hold for the duration of the tourney. Each swears on something which to him represents his most cherished virtue.
Okay, that's interesting. I don't know what virtues I can vow on, but I think that's all I need to know.
Feels like I know everything I'd ever want to know about chivalric tourneys.
Splendid. In that case, you must make your vow. Upon
Okay.
what would you like to swear it?
I'll swear on the heron. I'll swear on my lady's love. I'll swear on her illustrious highness Garter. What? Why would I want to swear on that? And I mean, I don't have a lady on whose love I could swear, so I guess I'll take the heron. I don't know. It makes the most sense of those 3 things.
I solemnly vow on the heron that in competing, I'll respect the chivalric virtues.
May the gods succor you in your endeavors to overcome. Sign here, please, then fill out these forms. That is all I need from you. Now, as arranged by Guillaume, you shall be fitted with appropriate armor for the tourney.
Shiny.
You have also been assigned a tent for the tourney's duration. It stands near the arena. Good luck.
Okay, well... Do I have to wear the armor? Apparently I do. Wow.
Witcher.
Okay, apparently she likes it. I don't, to be honest. By the way, what kind of armor is it? It's a heavy armor, of course. I don't really want to fight in a heavy armor. I will probably just replace it again. Okay, I can actually replace it. Then again, I don't need the light armor for the riding or the shooting, just for the combat, I guess. So, just for the sake of immersion, let's wear that armor for now. Okay, and now I can go to the shooting range. But, I mean, apparently they gave me my own tent. I kind of want to see it now. This is probably not it, though. Okay, this is Palmarine of L'Enfort's coat of arms. I mean, I may take the opportunity to look around the tourney grounds a little bit more. Haven't really done this so far. Let's see,
Right,
what else?
Edrica clams, duck's nipples, get them while they're hot. Spiral pig's ears, Brent's tongues, on sale now. Come and get them.
Endrigger glands, fried Endrigger glands.
Greetings. Is they drink music? Keep calm.
Is this somehow supposed to be a hint at weird French cuisine? Like frog legs or whatever? I don't know. I don't think I want to eat anything of that. Yeah, I have seen this already. Donimir. And I'm guessing there are tents for all my competitors, huh? Okay, yeah, let's take some time to look around.
Rampona! Wisdom! Lie stripped
Someone
of
got up on the
all
wrong
that
side of
is
the bed.
movable. Meanness, lords,
What
over
the?
generosity!
What the hell is this lady's
And the
problem?
valiant
I don't know.
have shown themselves cowards. Folks show no compassion.
So what is this place? Invitation to the hare hunt. I've already seen that. Okay, apparently all these things just respawned because I may have been in this tent already. Okay, we have more tents over here. Oh, is this my tent? The crest looks familiar. No, this is the other Rivia guy. Okay. Right, there is the Prince of Rivia. So he obviously has a very similar crest. Anyway, let's loot his tent as well. Oh, there's letter. Dear son, judging by your prolonged absence from the palace, I must conclude you have yet again rode off to join the knight's tourney in Toussaint, despite my asking you not to do so. Twice in a row you begged coin from me for the journey, boasting with confidence you would win the tourney if you could but have a new horse, armor and sword. Twice in a row I gave in to your pleading. This year I forbade you from going, yet I see I merely rule my realm, not my own son. Enjoy yourself, but know that your monthly allowance ends today, no matter your place on the podium. I am sending a messenger with this letter to Beauclair, and trust he will find you there, your loving mother, Meve. Okay, apparently, this is from the Queen. Huh? Well, that's an interesting read. Okay, Dalvin of Craig's coat of arms, and this is Tale of Dawn. I guess he's the Order of the Flaming Rose guy, judging from the crest. My Manifesto, the life of Jacques de Aldersberg. Yeah, that's definitely the Flaming Rose guy.
Witcher.
Oh, a new saddle. Do I want to use this saddle now that I actually have to do some horse racing? Yeah, I want to use this saddle. It's a little bit better than what I have. There we go. This is not really very chivalric, stealing the equipment from your competitors. But what can I do? What can I do? Yeah, but I haven't actually found my own tent yet. I wonder where we'll find it. Oh, I see. Some people are already training down there. Oh, that's a shooting range, I think. Yeah, I don't want to go to the shooting range just yet. I want to look around the tourney grounds a bit more, because there's so much going on here. For example, we have a blacksmith.
Ah, a professional. I like to trade with your kind. You actually appreciate quality workmanship.
How do you know?
What have you got there?
Let's see. I'm going to assume this is all pretty standard stuff. Yeah. I don't think I need any of that, although your crossbows are actually better than mine. From the mere damage anyway. But I think I'll stick to mine. And yeah, there's several people here that I can play Gwent against, but I think this is something for another day. And this is the armor smith, right?
Armor chromed and greft or fluted, whatever your heart's desire.
Well, actually, you
Craft
may
something for me. Look,
want to
got this
repair my
diagram.
stuff. Actually, I don't want anything crafted. I just want you to repair my stuff. There we go.
So long.
And again, I will come back for the Gwent another time. Oh, I think I just entered the... Yeah, I just entered the shooting range accidentally. Okay, well,
Geralt,
I guess we're doing this now.
Have you decided to turn knight-errant?
All jesting aside, here on a job. You in the tourney too?
Am I? Ha! I shall square off against Rainfan of Atre. I saw him just moments ago, a nervous wreck, stuffing his nose with fish steak, no less, as if that would aid his determination.
Guessing that's against the rules.
But who's to tell an Nilfgaardian what to do? Listen, Geralt, I've a tip for you. The timing of your marksmanship duel is such that you shall have the sun in your eyes.
Makes no difference to me either way.
Nor will it give you any pleasure. Since, as it is, we must both wait, play me in a round of Gwent. Should you win, I shall swap with you. To me, a southerner, the sun is no hindrance.
Okay, well, I guess we're playing some Gwent after all. Yeah, sure, let's do it.
Never turn down a round of Gwent.
Yeah. How about we take the Nilfgaardian deck for a change? I don't think I want to replace any of this. I mean, I have maybe too many of those low-level cards. But I like the fact that they can revive, so... Nah, I think I'll stick to this deck. Okay, he's playing Scoia'tael. Well, this is actually not that bad. Let's take it. Let's start with the spies. Okay. And he's already passing. Yeah, sure. Let's play this spy and... Oh, look at all those commander's horns. He can revive, but the two emissaries joined together would be enough. Or this guy would probably be best. This one and the single brigade guy. Okay. Let's pass. Okay, and I mean, I can actually just bring back those guys. So here we go. Okay, he's going to summon. I shouldn't have brought back this guy first because I have a Scorch card that I can't really use now. Well, I suppose I'll bring back this guy too. Yeah, sure. To play the emissaries. I really like this new Gwent music. This is so folky. I love it. Oh! Oh! Boo! Boo! But I can still revive one of those. Okay, actually I will play my Scorch card because it's going to hurt him a lot more than it's going to hurt me, so let's do that. Okay, he's going to summon a few more, and well, yeah, I just have to use my commander's horns now. This could be a problem actually. What cards do you have? A fog and this guy. Well, let's see. I have a clear weather card, so the frost isn't really worrying me too much. Okay, let's remove cold. Of course, this is now going to be a draw, but since I play Nilfgaardian, I should still win it, because Nilfgaardian wins a draw. So, well, that was a close match, which was mostly because I didn't play it very well, but close enough is still a victory. So, there we go.
I congratulate you. We shall swap as agreed. We've passed the time rather nicely. Lady Vivian should appear forthwith. I'm off to face my first challenge.
Good luck.
Okay, so this should be easier for me now.
Fair knights, I salute you! The honor and duty of tourney patron have fallen to me this year. Fight honorably, so that I may bestow upon one of your number the tourney's grand prize! You have sworn your vows. You have readied body and soul. The time has come to test them!
Behold Horm Akispark of the Mechtian royal line. His name's quite the mouthful, a true challenge to rhyme. His targets to be hit centrally and true are the ones in blue. Against him new blood, a knight unknown till now. Sir Geralt of Rivia, give us a bow.
Well,
the targets
nice
he must
rhyme.
with his quarrels thread are red.
May the better man win.
Okay. Alright, let's shoot the red targets. There we go. And another one.
Like a lover ghostly grasping but one fair teat, Geralt's half strewn twixt joyous victory and bitter defeat. Geralt jumps ahead.
There we go. Well, this was easy enough.
Sir Geralt of Rivia has trounced his foe, pounded him soundly, immersed him in woe.
Oh, I get a crossbow.
Your prize, sir. A crossbow adorned with your crest.
Nice.
I congratulate you.
Thank you, my lady.
Medallion hums when you're near. Oh, maybe there is a curse after all. But let's ask about the other prizes first.
Would you tell me about the other prizes?
Alas, I cannot devote more time to you than to the other combatants. I have duties to attend to. Forgive me.
Okay, well, but my medallion thinks something is up.
My medallion's vibrating strongly. Can only mean one thing. Magic.
The explanation is disappointing, I'm afraid. The fragrance I use, it's mixed by a sorceress.
To lose to an opponent such as you is a victory of its own. Accept my congratulations as well.
Thanks.
Good work! In the interim, I managed to determine which tent Lady Vivian occupies. Perhaps you could find a clue within it.
You're right. Vivian's cursed in some way. Sensed it when she opened the tourney.
In that case, we've no time to lose. Let us go.
Okay, sure. I don't like looking through her quarters, but apparently something is wrong with her, so I think we should do it. But not today, because I want to end the episode here. So
Give
let's
me a minute. Need to catch my breath.
take a break here. And yeah, we will continue this quest in the next episode and hopefully find out what's going on with Lady Vivian. And I still hope to win the tournament, of course. So, thank you for watching and see you again next time.
I heard